Hello everybody, and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. So last time,
Misha.
yes, a lot of
Kenji.
Misha, a little bit of Kenji, more heartfelt shit.
And like Misha's fanfiction.
No god.
Breaks all the windows. Oh yeah, and Funyuns.
And Funyuns, yes, my beloved Funyuns.
And we'll continue.
Yeah.
Lily, take it away.
Yep. I take it Shizune is here as well.
Shut up! You say shut up, and I'm like, shut up! That last comment was really not needed. Shizune's baiting Lily into another argument. I can feel it.
I'm sorry I can't be as hardworking as you, Shizune. I'll endeavor to hire more lackeys to do my work in the future, I assure you.
And Lily just took the bait, escalating things further. I should just leave the room now.
The difference is that they choose to help, unlike your tyrannical grip on your own class. Ooh, shots fired.
Dirty works!
This is going out.
I could hear it.
This is school, not a police station. You'll have to remind me when you are appointed class monarch. Great. Sounds like a fucking pterodactyl, Jesus. My voice! It's leaving me.
You can take a break for a little bit, like maybe tone it down a little. But then it wouldn't be Misha.
That and Misha cannot be toned down.
Only escalated.
Yes.
She is the up-only escalator.
There is no down and there is no stairs. It's just up.
The movie?
Yes.
Fuck, I got some Mountain Dew in my nose. Lily positively bristles at this. Shizune's two-hit combo forces her onto defense.
Yeah, for all your vaunted power, you cannot get one person to help you without forcing you. Shots fired. No, he didn't. Is that Sohi-san?
Ah, fuck. I really ended up between a rock and a Misha. As much as it pains me to do this, the truth has to at least has a chance of stopping this argument here and now. It's okay, Lily. They didn't harass me to come or anything. Lily gives me a disapproving grimace, silently radiating her strong feelings of displeasure in my general direction. She can be quite scary when she wants to be, but thankfully it's not often. Misha the lion. Oh, say yeah, but
no, I was thinking of like the Metro Goldwyn thing.
Fucking Misha on Pride Rock in the Lion King. Bow down to our Lord and Savior Misha. It isn't?
Oh my god.
You okay? In the end, it doesn't matter so long as everything's getting done at a good pace. Let's just get this work over with so we can go the fuck home. Shizune snorts derisively, gets back to marking off the sheet in front of her, while Lily sighs and finds her way along the room with her hand following the fire cabinet line along the wall. This would mark the only time I've managed to successfully defuse one of these situations, so it's like grudging ceasefire built around mutual fear and respect makes this feel like more than a Cold War than any real peace. Can't take all the credit, though. Lily's leaving has surely affected Shizune to some extent to make her give up so easily. Moments before getting back to work, I noticed Lily reaching up to grab something from above a filing cabinet. I almost offered to help, but her height gives her the ample ability to take it down. Once she sets the strangely shaped device on the desk beside me, I just realized what it is. Sort of. She takes the old green covering off and sits down. At first glance, it seems to be an old metallic blue typewriter, but it doesn't take me long to realize it's far from ordinary. It has fewer keys than expected, and those it has show no lettering printed on them, and the only the shadows cast by the tiny braille dots on them hint to this thing's purpose. Blind typewriter?
Oh, this? Well, you're not far off. It's normally called a Perkins Brailler, but it's basically a typewriter for the blind. It presses braille into the page rather than text, which is why it has fewer keys.
Huh. That's really neat. She gives a lighthearted grin at my curiosity over it. I have to admit that it appeals to my sense of novelty. Without further ado, we each get back to our allotted tasks. The loud clunking of the mechanics in Lily's brailler and the typing of the laptop old and rear keyboard quickly fills the room. It's a nice atmosphere, really. Everyone knows what they have to do, and Lily and I get to sit beside each other and exchange the odd word as we work away. Nostalgic. That's what it feels like. It's pleasant, but it is slightly stained with the knowledge that our time together is nearing its end.
Excuse me, Misha.
To properly address her, Misha bounces over from the filing cabinet she's peering into in spite of Lily's lack of sight. For a moment, I think it's strange, but then realize it's exactly what I do.
Could you ask Shizune where the attendance records are for class 3-2 are? I think they've been moved.
I just realized this is the most you've taught, like this whole fucking game.
Yep.
Other than Act 1. And with that, she flutters off to Shizune, who's working at a table behind us. Lily's familiarity with the council room and the efficiency in which she works reminds me that Misha and Shizune all used to work together in the student council. Maybe this is a fitting end for her stay at Yamaku, working away just like she used to, surrounded by those she loves, and at least liked.
Yeah.
I look up, getting taken off guard by Shizune sorting through a drawer rather than Misha. Sure enough, she plunks out a manila folder, stares blankly, entirely blank save for just the barely visible bumps on its front, and holds it out in front of Lily. Lily's hand flits over to check what it is, her fingers feeling out the dots of braille and confirming it's what she asked for.
Thank you, Misha.
No reply. No reply. That is save for an odd grin. No, smile on Shizune's face. A couple of seconds pass before Lily clicks that it isn't Misha behind her, but Shizune. Her momentary look of surprise is replaced by a slightly bashful smile. For a few moments, the room is all but still and silent. And I look at it like, oh my god, it's a fucking miracle. Eventually, though, Shizune strides back to her workstation, Lily begins typing once again. It only lasted a handful of seconds in all, but it feels like the years of communication were made up not for in that one silent exchange. There. Finished. Dear God, this laptop is shit!
Throw it. We needed that.
Don't worry, I saved it all in this USB drive. It spontaneously combusts.
I'm gonna have to do this all again, are you? Yep!
Don't worry, I can just extract the hard drive from the laptop. Pulls it out. Again, spontaneously combusts.
Fuck my life.
Everything I touch, it just burns! Why?
He like trips and like hits Lily like on her right side.
We don't need another Hanukkah.
Yeah, he looks up and he's like, Hanukkah, what are you doing? Oh god, wait.
Blind bacon.
Actually, fucking Derry and I, we were talking while I was having a smoke outside. And frickin' I told him about my food porn joke.
Oh no.
And he was like, oh look, I found this magazine called Bacon Strips. Good times.
I lean my head back and rub my eyes and try to work away the weariness, staring at the small and rather poor screen is taking its toll. Turn it down a little bit.
Excellent timing. The only thing left is to file these away, and I'll have my work clothes finished as well.
Good, I can pack up the brother and put it away while you do that.
Thank you, Hisao.
Be sure you and Shizune far from being done. I look around for the two as they replace the cover over the brailer, only to see them waiting at the door. I guess they must be waiting for us. Misha, please, no more.
Yeah, please.
With an aluminum with aluminum of wasted time, we file and pack up everything that remains and join them. Thanks for waiting, you two. Are you Cthulhu? Shizune nods approvingly, pleased with my efforts, and I still need to find a speech impedance.
Yes, you do.
Fuck!
You have a couple points.
I have a couple things in mind, actually. I guess that's the last class representative work done and over with then.
That's right. Thank you, Misha. It's been good working with you. And Shizune.
Shizune thinks for a moment before formulating her response. It's not that she often communicates without thinking. Quite the opposite, but this time it's even more considered than usual.
Yeah, because she makes those noises when she's signing. Just.
Well, what else am I supposed to do?
I thought we were grunting when she did that.
Grunt, mumble, Cthulhu. Close enough.
Kumbaya.
Misha looks a little surprised before passing on the message. Far from taking offense, Lily giggles into her hand.
If that's the case, then please tell Shizune to give those still
Here.
give those still here a little more respect in the future.
Competitive until the last. Maybe Shizune and Lily aren't so different after all. Ugh.
There you go.
Misha, are you okay?
Then that's how it will be. I'd better be off then. Goodbye, Shizune. Goodbye, Misha. Peace out.
Lily takes a hold of my arm in hers. There will be no need for a cane if I'm here to guide her. With a nod of farewell of the two, come on. Quite fun. We set off out the door and make our way to the school grounds. As I turn to wave goodbye to them, notice Shizune's gaze lingering on Lily. They may annoy each other, but the family bonds aren't easily broken. Boku no Pico.
No.
Boku no Pico.
You activated my trap card.
What is it?
Boku no Pico.
My life! What? No. Got all your papers sorted done?
Yes, they've all been filled out and handled.
On top of things, as always, aren't you? She gives an earnest smile to Kaplan, and it feels as if her happiness is just a veneer over the fact that she's fully aware of how much she's leaving behind.
It's humid as fuck in here.
Yes, it is, but fuck it. We're almost done. Reminds me of how she was like when I first met her. Always smiling, always that little bit aloof, always that small distance away from everybody. Even now, she still maintains that air around many others, especially those she's not close to. I had hoped that our time together would have changed that fact. Our pace slows, the two of us coming to a halt in the all but empty school gardens.
Hisao is something that...
Lily's words are cut short as I turn and wrap my arms around her, pulling her tight. I may not usually be given to such impulsive actions. I just want to be close to her, even if it's the last time I'll be able to. All the other students have retreated to their dormitories and homes. Only the ruffling of leaves and debris make any sound whatsoever.
Don't you dare touch my nose or I'll fucking break your fingers.
Well, technically you're Lily, so you'd have to touch my nose.
Touche. Fuck you.
As I draw back, I can see she has dropped her carefully maintained smile. Her hand hesitates, neither wanting to leave nor stay on my features. She is putting up a brave show, but her slight trembling gives her away. Lily may be able to control herself well, but even she can't hold her composure together right now. This is the woman I've come to love, but also the one who is, in all too short a time, will leave the country forever.
I'm sorry, Sam.
It's okay. You've got your own life to lead after all. We walk up the hallway in the girls' dormitories hand in hand, our emotions by now largely quelled. Nevertheless, our hand grips on each other much more tightly than before. Faint, muffled voices can be heard from Lily's room, of the origins which aren't difficult to guess.
Knew it.
The moment she opens the door, Hanako bursts through and wraps her arms around Lily, taking her very obviously by surprise. The math we've made together! The bitches love cat!
Hanako? I'm going to miss you. Lily?
Call me bacon one last time.
I want you to flip me.
Okay, takes out a battle.
No, takes out freaking like a huge pair of tongs, just like grabs her legs, just. She like opens her closet and there's like a huge spatula, a huge pair of tongs,
Giant frying pan.
giant frying pan, and like a bacon costume.
Some kinky shit going on in Hanako's closet. As expected, she's on the verge of tears. Lily gently rubs Hanako's hair with her hand in response, then pulls back and gives a warm, reassuring smile.
Oh.
Looking beyond Hanako, Akira can be seen getting up from the side of Lily's bed and scratching her head. Her eyes turn from Lily to Hanako to me, a stilted, weak smile hanging on her face. Try to return a more genuinely happy look, but the result is probably just the same.
So everything is set? Managed to hold back from killing Shizune?
Sounds like me. Comment draws an amused giggle from her sister.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, I have everything in order, and yes, I managed not to. Have you packed everything you need? Got the 2 bags right here. But there's still some stuff left at the Hakamichi's home. I can pick up that while we wait there for tomorrow evening's flight, though.
Akira gives 2 large black traveling bags on the floor a hearty pat. She's probably came to help pack and make sure everything was in order on Lily's end before going together with her.
Lily, are you okay over there?
My heart is going doki doki. What the fuck?
I'll be alright, I assure you. I'll have Akira looking after me as well, and you know that she's reliable.
Yeah, sure, because she's the one that gave you the fucking alcohol!
But don't worry, Hanako. I have your phone number after all, so we can stay in touch. With Akira's help, I could send you things over the internet as well.
Lily, that button. Where's that button? That's the porn tab.
No, not that button!
No, not that button, not that button!
Still hearing a bunch of grunts and moans.
Kiddo, what's this?
It's a new game!
It's called Katawa Shoujo!
Surprised you never played it! Hey, don't use me just because you won't learn how to use a computer.
Hanako and Lily both giggle briefly, the mood lightening ever so little.
That goes for you too, though, Isao. I promise I'll contact you once I'm in Scotland.
I know. I'll be looking forward to it. Her offer may be kind, but we both know that it's tantamount to breaking up. Neither of us has any illusions to how well we manage a long-distance relationship. With a nary word of prompting, the four of us began taking the long, solemn walk to the school gate. The numerous lamps scattered around the Umaku grounds failed to do much more than provide pinpoints of light in an otherwise dense darkness.
Except, at the gate, because there's no fucking light there.
A car parked on the road just outside school grounds comes into view, its shining black exterior reflecting only the dim lamps of Umaku. I call it to Akira in an effort to alleviate just a bit of the heavy atmosphere. That's your car? What kind is it?
Don't know much about cars, do you? It's a Lancer Evo.
Evo.
Solid and speedy.
Well, it's not as common as on my knowledge is off the mark. I've never really taken an interest in them. She gives a small sigh.
She's been good. Pity I have to part with it tomorrow, just like the summer house. You guys were the last to visit it before it changed hands.
Turning back from my rather faulty attempt at small talk, I glance at Hanako and Lily following behind us. By right, Hanako should be leading Lily, but it's rather definitely the other way. As she clings tightly to Lily's arm. It's a depressing sight.
So, I guess this is it. Indeed.
Although the time for everyone to say their farewells is now, nobody really wants to take the first step. It's as if the longer nobody speaks, the better the chances of them simply not leaving.
Lily, do you really have to go?
We'll give you more minutes.
I'm sorry, Hanako. I won't be leaving you forever, though. I can still call you. Hisa will be here will still be here as well.
Don't worry, Hisa can flip you.
He's stronger than I am. He can flip you out faster than I've ever flipped you.
I know, but Hanako just clutches all the tighter to Lily's arm. After spending so long without anyone to call family, it must be excruciating to have to say goodbye to the one person that was close to a mother as anyone could ever been in her life, besides her actual mother who died in fire.
Burn, baby, burn.
Burn my mother.
Burn my mom.
Burn my man.
It's terrible.
So is wake me up before you summon Satan. Lily lets out a long, sad breath. All Akira and I can really do is stand by quietly on the sidelines, since the only person that could solve this would be Lily herself. Eventually, Lily pulls her arm from Hanako's grip and holds both of her shoulders gently, a much more decisive way of addressing I've seen Lily take with her.
Hanako, remember when we first met?
Yeah, I was in a pagan outfit. You accidentally walked.
Not that time.
Not that time!
When you entered my room for the first time after overhearing my consoling of a friend, you didn't say a single word for the entire night. Even as I poured you tea and talked, you sat silently and simply listened to what I said. It took many quiet meetings like that before you began to open up to me. But as you began to, I felt some of the happiest moments I've ever felt. I didn't become your friend because I pitied you, Hanako. I became your friend because I knew you were hiding not just from me, but from everyone. Your ambitions, personality, interests, tastes, I didn't know any of them, and neither did anybody else.
Except for Bacon, everyone knew Bacon.
As you showed yourself to me, I began to realize the person that you were, and became sure that our meeting was a very special moment. But
Lily cuts her words short as she brings her hand to Hanako's head and brushes her back to the side. Shh, Bacon is speaking. Gently pressing her lips to Hanako's forehead. As she pulls her head back, leaving Hanako all but speechless and her eyes moist, Lily beams a wide smile.
I believe you are a very beautiful person, Hanako, and I am certain that you will become a strong and confident woman.
So you'll be able to flip yourself.
Get a freaking trampoline and paint it like a frying pan.
What the fuck? I'm gonna put a handle on it.
You are very.
I feel like you should put a handle on it. We need to end the video. We'll finish this.
You are a very dear friend, and someone whom I love very much, just like Hisao. I'll never forget you for as long as I live. I may be leaving, but you have your own life here to lead, just as I do. You have your own friends and hobbies, and your own hopes after graduation. I want you to devote yourself to them, even after I'm not around anymore. That is why I think you'll be okay, because you are your own self, with your own life. You yourself proved that to me.
I blame Tokyo Ghoul for the way I crack my fingers now. Hanako lowers her head in embarrassment, but nods as she does so.
I understand. I know I have to say goodbye. I know you have to go your own way.
You can go your own way!
But thank you, Lily, for everything. Thank you, Hanako. Will you be okay?
There are a few seconds of silence before the answer comes.
I will. Go your own way!
Lily smiles, undoubtedly at least partly in relief.
That makes me very happy then. Goodbye.
How often do you have to fix your hair, Lily? Jesus. I mean, you can't really worry about it getting in your eyes, because you can't see it anyway.
Goodbye, Lily. I am not a good girl.
Speak, Lily!
And farewell to you. And farewell to you as well, Misao.
Goodbye. I'll miss you.
Another good time to
She pauses. All the snoo snoo.
All the snooze.
All the very gerbily goodness snoo snoo. Remember the first time we fucking saw
Yes!
that? She's like, the fuck?
How could I forget?
You sound like Mr. Wilson there for a second.
Probably.
She pauses for a moment before walking up to me, her right hand outstretched in front of her. She takes a hold of my shoulder. Her left hand slowly and daintily reaches towards my face, taking my cheek in her palm. For a while, she simply holds my face, her fingers just slightly moving in to take its contours. Usually her hand would be warm when doing such a thing, but the night's air had given her skin a cool edge. I'm not sure how long we stay like this, her clouded eyes pointed just below my own, and she wears a wistful, almost distant smile. Eventually, though, I take her cold hand in mine. It's difficult to do so, but with a slight sigh, I gently removed her hand from my cheek. I hope you have a long and happy life, Lily, no matter where you might go.
Thank you. I'll make sure to.
She takes a long, trembling breath before turning slightly towards Akita's direction.
Akira? Okay.
With a nod, she takes Lily's hand and begins to guide her towards the car parked outside the gates. They both walk slowly and deliberately, as if their movements had been rehearsed in advance. It's strange to feel like this now, watching somebody leave Yumaku. The feeling of unease I have now reminds me of the first time I walked through those black wrought iron gates that always looked far too pompous for what they were. As they leave, all of us know full well that our lives are irreversibly changing. I'd always told myself that I'd have to just take life as it comes, but everything's changing so fast, so suddenly. In the end, Lily's an irreplaceable part of our lives, of both Hanako and me. The noise of Akira opening the passenger door for Lily brings me out of my thoughts, her hand waving back as Lily gets in.
See you guys. Take care of yourselves.
I want the booze! Can I have your booze collection?
Goodbye, Hanako. Goodbye, Hisao.
Hanako's hand quickly shoots up, her face brightened by her enthusiastic farewell.
Goodbye, Lily! Goodbye!
Oh my god, Hanako, that was the loudest you've ever spoken. See ya, Akira, and goodbye, Lily. The door shuts as we all put on our best happy farewell faces, Akira getting in the car herself and starting it up in a short measure. Lily's hand can be seen waving through the tinted windows, both of our hands waving high as well, even though she can't fucking see them. Just as every other time I've done such things, I can't work out precisely why I, or Hanako, wave to her given that she has never seen us doing so, but it doesn't matter.
Well, Akira can see it.
And just like as they're driving away, did they wave back? Yes, Lily, they did. Yes, they waved back, don't worry. Even after that black shiny car goes down the hill and disappears into the dark night, we are Batman. That's why they're leaving. They're being Batman.
Oh god.
Blind
well,
Batman.
No, because they have parents.
We carry on waving and seeing Akira and Lily off. And then they're gone. And we're gonna end it there.
So,
Fucking final.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
And the next video, I promise, will be the last one because we're just gonna go over 15 minutes.
Feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and also
Special finale.
feel free to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. It'd help us out a lot to get noticed. Anything to say to?
And maybe you might see me cry for once. Well, later, guys.